Threshold Sunlight, our D&D 5e podcast. My name is Matt, and I'll be your dungeon master for this adventure. Let's meet the players.
My name is Tom, and I'm playing Octavius, the cleric. He's kind of weird. He's carrying a bloody head right now.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Mitch, and I'm playing Amere Filbert. He lent his cloak to carry the bloody head right now.
Lent is...
Last time, the two of you wandered further into the mines. You offended. Deeply offended the drow Dio.
I never offended.
Kicked you out of his home. Didn't offer any useful information that he might know, being a denizen of these caves. You decided to offend him, and now you're reaping the consequences.
Immediately.
You were stalked, it seems, by two monsters, denizens of the Underdark, that you don't necessarily know what they are. You managed to defeat them, but only just.
They are dead. Bam! Got him.
Got him.
They are painful.
Yeah, we were also almost dead.
Yeah. And now the two of you have enjoyed a long rest in the safety of your hat. Oh man, you're gonna run out of spell slots one day and not be able to cast the hat. And
I almost didn't cast Thunderwave at a level 3rd spell because of that.
Does a ritual cast use a spell slot?
Oh, can you cast Leomund's hat as a ritual?
You can.
Yeah, it takes 7 minutes. I thought we've got it locked down.
But this time he did it just as a regular one because he knew.
Because we were tired.
He was getting it back. Yeah.
You awake the next morning, and Octavius, you noticed that the bodies of the monsters you killed were gone, and they seemingly had been dragged further down into the mines.
Okay, so I've got the the sword over my head. I'm squinting, kind of following the path, and then
back in the cave.
Ooh. Oh man, it took a while for my ears to get used to this. It sounds the same.
Excuse me.
Then I go back to Amere, and I'm actually just gonna go. I'm assuming he's either wearing the bag of holding or it's near him.
Yeah, he's wearing it.
Okay, so you feel just me going through the bag of holding. I'm trying to get the head out.
You reach in and you think about pulling out the head, and then it appears in your hands, and you're able to pull it forth.
Oh, I love this bag.
Wait, is it just the head, or is it the head in the sack?
It's in the cloak.
Yeah, but you reached in wanting to grab just the head.
He pulls it all.
I'm envisioning it how I put it in.
The bag is not a semantical pedant.
Also, okay.
You only requested part. No.
Also, does Amere look cold now that I've taken his cloak?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
22. He
doesn't give a fuck.
Regardless, I think Octavius is going to feel a little bad and take off his... I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's like my Featherfall cloak.
The Drift Cloak.
The Drift Cloak. And I'm draping it over Amere as I do this. So that I drape my cloak over and I get the head out. And I'm like sitting next to Amere, unwrapping it. And I want to try to look at it and see what the hell this thing is.
Amir looks really confused on what you gave him your Featherfall cloak.
Well, you should be sleeping, I thought. I thought you were still asleep until
I believe we started this as we're both awake.
Oh. Well, then I just...
Unless he's going to choose to continue sleeping, the two of you awake, after 8 hours.
Then I just
normal.
Shove the cloak into your, hands. I'm just like, here. Sorry about yours. Kind of. Maybe not.
Give me a... What is that voice? Give me...
I just woke up. I'm sorry.
Give me a...
Morning voice.
You can roll an intelligence history check and see if maybe you've read about these things, but, I mean, that's a past life that you've long left behind.
Yeah.
Reading. You could just do a survival check, or you could just do a straight intelligence and see if maybe Zhao blesses you with some divine knowledge of what these things are.
That's a D12. That's not gonna help me.
That won't help. You can also chaos wager this if you want.
I'm not going to.
It's too late. You already rolled it.
I'm just doing survival. I'm not really interested in so the books with the words. They're really just paper.
Right.
It's the same as firewood. Survival. 13.
With a 13, you don't know what these things are. You don't know. You can't quite remember what these things might be called. You get the sense, thinking back to the encounter, that they have some sort of extremely powerful will to survive, and if they're at death's door, they will ramp up their ferocity quite a bit. Other than that, you don't gain any additional information beyond just that they're denizens of the Underdark. They have some powerful dark vision, and they're relatively skilled ambush predators.
If I summon the claw, would I be able to try to figure out if that's what was that would hit our friend Alton? I summon the claw anyway, and I stare at it.
I'll let you do a medicine check at disadvantage because you're not looking at it and it's been a while.
That's an 8 when I'm like summoning the claw, and I'm like, are you the bastard that hurt my friend?
With an 8, I mean, you see 4 claws, you think maybe,
and then I put the claw on the ground and I just try to smash it with my sword. I'm just angry.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking about Alton, and I'm actually still pretty upset that he's missing an arm.
You hack it apart and it lays there on the ground.
Stupid claw! Could have just stayed in the mines. Amere.
Yes.
I meant to tell you this. The bodies are gone. Our victory trophies we laid upon the ground were dragged somewhere that way, and I point off deeper to where the drag marks go.
Amere, you notice the 2 trails of deep purple that are causing some smoke on the... No, they... they're dragged further down into the caves below.
I'm sorry for ruining your cloak. You can take mine. It might make you fly. It's confusing. Don't worry about it. But it's very nice.
Amere puts on the cloak excitedly and jumps off the ground and tries to fly.
You do not.
Dang it.
I'll explain later, Amere. You'd have to kind of focus on it for a while before you would even be able to activate its latent magic ability.
Roll an intelligence check, Octavius.
20?
No, you don't remember. That's not how this works at all. You don't remember. It wasn't an attunement thing.
Oh.
You simply were made privy to its magical abilities when you fell at one point.
Amere, I'm confusing myself. I'll explain later, perhaps at the right time.
Okay.
I plan to shout at
he's going to
him.
have to take a 15-foot fall while he's wearing that.
And he has to close his eyes, right?
No. He just has to take a 15-foot fall to attune to it. Then he'll know how to use it.
Oh. I see. I'm going to sheathe my sword.
Okay. The light is extinguished.
Put my glasses on.
Well, hidden at least.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Amere had his glasses on, so...
It's been a little bit uncomfortable for you with the light, but the 2 of you return to darkness. You see the shades of gray take over the world once again. Not that there was very much color in the caves to begin with, but the warmth, or at least the illusion of warmth that the light seemed to give off, it's gone now.
I'm gonna eat a dry ration, offer one to Amere, and then get ready to head off within like 5 minutes. Just kind of gear up, make sure my shield's strapped on and all that. And then I'm gonna go down
and take a dry ration. He'll take out his shield this time.
Yeah, I'm strapping up, but my sword is sheathed. Actually, I'm gonna pull the spear off my back, but not illuminate it. So I'm holding the spear that I
Okay. One-handed?
Yeah, and I got my shield in the other hand, and I'm gonna... Ready, Amere?
Ready.
We're gonna go down deeper. If something could drag those things, it might be bigger, it might be intelligent. I say we kill it, or maybe not. Talk to it. We'll see. Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
So the two of you are attempting to track whatever has dragged these things?
Yeah, we're start at the drag marks, and then I'm assuming take them where they lead us, and then try to pick up the trail if it goes cold.
Okay. Are you doing this? Describe the marching order and how you're doing this.
I want to lead, but I'm taking a very defensive posture. So I am looking around. I'm not paying attention to the trail as much as my surroundings.
Okay.
So I want to make sure I don't get surprised. Basically,
Amere would try to be looking
I'm
at
kinda
the trail
glancing
behind him.
glancing around with my shield, my spear out, my
Okay.
glasses on. Kind of paranoid.
In that case, then you're just going to follow the corridor, I guess. And you're not necessarily doing this very quietly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be being quiet. I mean, I'm like every once in a while I hear like a drip of water, and I go.
You make your way down further into the caverns, and following the corridor that you're in, there aren't really any offshoots. It's pretty much a straight shot. At one point, you do notice that there is a small river, a stream, ankle-deep creek that joins the corridor that you're in and begins running forward.
Does it look like it goes somewhere interesting?
It continues along the same. You mean where it comes from?
Yeah, out of character. I have a spell where I can make us both walk on water. Would it be something?
It's only ankle deep.
Okay, that's what Octavius is kind of. He wants to have Zhao do that and be like.
The source that you follow, you look to see where it came from, and then there's a small, it's not large enough for anything, but maybe a large cat at most to fit through. It's a very small opening.
So Octavius thinks about it. He even starts muttering the ritual, and then he's like, "Oh, well, I'll do that later." I walk through the stream, and then get scared.
Make a dexterity saving.
No. After.
I also follow Octavius through the stream.
Okay. You step through the stream. You make it to the other side. No problem. It's winding its way down through the corridor that you're in, so it follows alongside you as you continue further in. The purple blood and the drag marks on the ground still.
Oh, they're still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, we'll keep following.
You do notice that there is what appears to be a large puddle of this blood has accumulated in one of the corner areas. Well, not a corner area, but off to the side of one of these corridors. And give me if you check it out, then I'll need an investigation check.
Yeah, I'll go check it out.
Okay.
12.
You sift through the dirt and the ground, and you notice that there are bone fragments.
I'm poking with my spear, like, maybe something feasted here? This is strange. There's bones. Amere?
It is strange.
You also you look and you pick up among the rocks one of the claws of these beasts that you had fought. Sharpened and pointy, but picked clean.
Yes, I think something feasted on these right here. It's off the path a little bit. So we might be facing something big enough to eat these. It doesn't seem. Does it seem to be scavenger or dragged it over here? I would assume.
You
not.
get the sense that whatever has eaten this arm or leg or whatever it is, ripped it from the body that it was dragging and ate it.
Yes, I don't like how big I'm assuming this thing is. Have you ever seen a picture drawn of the fanged Bangalang Drang?
Let me think. Have I seen a picture of it?
History?
Yeah. No, that's a 4.
No, this is not a human tradition, so it'd be a little bit rare for the two of you to know this prior to your experience in Kuru. So,
Octavius just pictures something like dragon, ape, like a half monkey, half dragon, just really big and exaggerated in his head, and he's like, "Yes,
yeah,
we shall see it." I'm gonna push forward. Amere.
Yes.
Maybe we should try to be quiet.
I agree.
Okay, I'm gonna put the spear away.
okay,
And try to move ahead stealthily, I guess. I was looking through my spells. I don't really have anything that helps us.
okay. Give me a stealth check then, both of you.
Before this happens, Amere will say, Octavius, you shall move once with the shadows, and he's gonna inspire you.
Yes, good idea, Amere. Zhao, please bless us, or don't, but please do. And I'm gonna cast bless on us too.
Okay,
Bless only lasts a little while, right?
it's a minute,
Okay.
but it's gonna apply to this roll. So,
Okay. Please bless us as we try to be in the shadows, spreading your seeds of chaos. And I'm gonna bless both of us.
all right.
And then
So then I'm gonna need stealth checks then.
don't tell me what that is, Amere.
Okay.
Are you gonna make a chaos wager?
No, I won't. No. I did all this other stuff. We're good.
All right.
Mine's gonna be high.
Plus a D8 plus a D4.
God. Okay. 24 plus 24. I'm gonna be pretty high, like a rogue. 25.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing a knottish cord breastplate.
Okay.
Does that mean I'm at disadvantage?
No.
Amere, you
okay,
get an
25.
extra D2?
D4.
Or, I'm sorry, 2.
Okay.
I rolled
Yeah,
a 2
I
on my
got
D4.
a 7.
Darn, I should have wagered it. I almost did.
So you got a 9.
Yeah.
Is that a disadvantage with your chain? Or are you not in chain?
I'm not in chain. I think I have a breastplate on. I don't know. My AC is 16 with a shield.
What's your dex?
It's a +1.
Okay, so you have 12 AC. So yeah, you can't be in chain.
Okay.
So the two of you begin walking through the cavern, trying to move slowly and quietly, but Amere's sword and the Kai spear and the shield, they just clang
shield
against each other and then make quite a bit of noise.
So loud and big. Okay. Well, I'm still creeping ahead.
Okay.
Do I see anything? Picking up the trail, maybe?
Give me a survival check if you're trying to track something.
16.
Okay. You kneel down and you notice among the drag marks you can see here and there the large footprints. They match roughly what you'd expect for the monsters that you had fought. You think maybe that one of these beasts is dragging the other beasts. Maybe there were more. And you continue following the drag marks down and in And you can see just up ahead there is a large cavern opening with a soft blue glow.
Octavius.
Well, I'm sorry, a soft gray glow. Since you can't discern colors.
Octavius, I think I have a plan.
Okay. What is it? Is it to make a lot of noise? You're doing great.
Wow.
Well, it comes... I make some sort of noise, yes. My plan is to create one of the large underdark creatures that we saw before with some of my magic.
Sounds good. Like a real one? Will it fight with us?
No, it'll just be an image.
Oh, an illusion, okay.
An illusion, yes.
That sounds good. What are you gonna do with it? You gonna send it ahead, or?
Yes, I'm planning to draw them out because whatever seems to like eating these things, I think is in there.
Sounds like a perfectly good plan that might work or might not. We never know, really. But I'm game.
Okay. Do I know what these things sound like?
Based on your interaction with them, yeah.
Okay. So, Amere would like to cast Major Image.
Oh. Okay.
And, he would like to, make one of these wolf-like beasts. That's what I was picturing in my head when I encountered them.
Like a wolf mixed with an ape.
Yeah.
Because they're a little more upright.
And, then he would like to use his feet as an actor and
Oh, shit.
start making sounds for it.
So does the actor feat allow you to mimic animals?
I believe so.
It's kind of weird. It says you have to like listen to them for like a minute and then.
Sounds made by other creatures. Yep. Heard the creature make the sound for at least 1 minute. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, it probably wasn't quite that long, but you maybe... Yeah, that's fine. This is cool.
Does a major image allow you to do multiple sensory things anyway?
You create the image of an object, some other visible
Using
phenomenon, no
sounds.
larger than a 20-foot cube.
Huh.
It seems completely real, including sound, smells,
Yeah.
and temperature appropriate to the thing depicted.
Major image is good enough.
Okay.
It'll just make its own sounds, I think.
Well, Amir's using his feet anyway because he wants to.
Okay. Well, based on that, you know exactly what it would sound like, so you can make it more convincing.
Gotcha.
Sounds great.
Okay. And what are you going to do with this? So what does it look like as you pull out your bit of fleece and you begin chanting?
So Amir's going to pull out his bit of fleece, begin chanting. The fleece is gonna grow dark, and he's going to throw it on the ground, and it's going to take out, and it's going to like morph into one of these ape wolf creatures.
Okay.
And it's going to walk towards the opening.
Okay. It marches towards the opening.
Oh, that's scary.
What languages does everyone speak?
I've lost interest in most all of mine. So, mechanically...
What are you left with?
Aeronautic, Elvish, and Orc.
I believe.
Okay.
All the fun ones that I've like studied in books and all that stuff, I don't even care about anymore.
I believe I'm
Yeah,
just
books are for
regular
nerds.
Nodish.
Okay. Entertainer doesn't give you any languages? That's surprising to me. I will trust what you say, though. And by that I mean I'm looking it up right now.
if I don't have another language written
I
down
think you
here.
have like Aeron and Nodish or something is how we did it.
No, they don't. They give you a disguise kit and musical instrument proficiencies.
Nice.
So there you go. That's why.
To be fair, he can play an alphorn.
That's true.
Music is a
I mean,
language.
Yeah. These things start singing to you, and you just totally get it. Okay.
I mean, I can. If I really want to hear something, I can.
You march the major image of this beast into into the opening of this cavern, and you hear nothing at first. Silence only. Do you make this thing do anything?
Yeah, sure. He's gonna howl. Or whatever howling is.
You make some of the grunting noises that these creatures use in their interactions while they were attacking you, and it roughly sounds. It sounds exactly like it should, actually. And as a response from these gruntings, you hear a similar set of gruntings and words come through, but these sound a little bit more refined.
Amere,
Yes.
let me do something to you.
What?
I'm going to take out a small. I'm gonna look through my bag and try to find a small clay model of a ziggurat that I made.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
You find it.
I'm gonna say, verbose and verbosa, and like stomp on it and be like, "Thou grant him." And it just, I'm like dancing around you a little bit, Amere. It's really weird.
Okay. You are now able to comprehend languages, Amere.
And they will be able to understand you too, if you want to talk to them in their own language. So I go.
You do this as the chants are coming through, as the response is coming through, and you catch the tail end of what this thing has said, and you hear. Do you know what language that they're speaking, or just what they say?
The ability to understand any spoken language it hears, and when you talk, any creature that can understand at least one language can now understand you. So you don't get any extra knowledge.
Information.
It's just universal translator.
You catch the tail end of what it says, and you hear, "Not one of us. Run or be eaten."
Amere, I can't. I just did it for you. It's because you have this magic tongue. I don't know what they're saying. Zhao has chosen to smile upon you today. Or not.
He said that he was not one of them, and that I should flee or be eaten.
Okay. I was hoping they would explain their entire Grand Master plan.
Yes, me too.
Drats. What do you think we should do now?
For now, I'm going to act tough.
We could maybe hide and make it come back, like run toward us, and hide against the wall. It's your plan. Go ahead.
Interrupting your conversation. Do you not speak? Where is your Thonot? Have you been pushed out as well?
I have been pushed out as well.
How many are with your tribe?
Just 2 others.
We have lost ours recently. Something has attacked them. Where are your tribe?
Wait, did he say we are your tribe or where are your tribe?
Where? He wants to join.
My tribe is this way. And then I'm going to command it to walk towards us. Octavius, I believe something.
You seem very smart. Are you skilled? And you actually don't see. You can't see through this thing's eyes, right? You can only hear.
I believe so.
All right, then you don't see or hear anything. It just asks, "Are you skilled?"
Very skilled.
Octavius is just hearing all these weird grunts, and he's like, "Yes, I like this. This is weird."
Well, okay. In that case, then I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I got a 4.
17.
How does this work with initiative?
It's just on your turn. It's not a separate being.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what
Is
the
it a
hell's
bonus
happening.
action or my action?
What'd you say?
I'm guessing it's my action, right? To move it and stuff?
You can use your action to cause the image to move to any other spot within range. You can alter its appearance so that it appears natural. Yeah, you can just move it around and make it walk, basically, on your turn for an action.
Gotcha. There's so much text.
In response to you saying, I am very skilled via this creature, you hear, I will be the only leader. Attack this thing. And
Amere, it seems to be going very well. You're talking a lot.
Wait, wait, something's wrong.
yeah. We're gonna add in.
Octavius is just
And
like
a little
really
bit of
pleased with
action.
himself. He's like,
This is not going to be a surprise round since you're fully aware and you're standing off. So you are first, Octavius. Yeah. Well, you don't speak their language.
yeah. So Octavius is actually
going to
hold his turn if he's first.
That makes it a surprise
Yeah.
round.
He's just gonna be like, "Good job,
I'm gonna say-
Amere. You seem like your diplomacy skills have grown a great amount."
So yeah, this will be a surprise round for everyone who speaks the language that we're talking right now. Octavius, you're unable to act or do anything. And then
He's very happy. I'm glad we were
so
able
how-
to avoid all conflict.
examine can determine it's an illusion. Only if they look. Okay, so if they physically interact with it, they immediately know that this is an illusion, right?
I
So-
think that's how most illusions work.
Your illusion's inside of you, yes?
Yes.
So you see another one of these beasts that you fought. It charges forward and just slashes twice through the ethereal form of your monster, and the claws pass through, and this thing looks angry and frustrated, and then turns to see the two of you standing in the hallway. As you didn't say that you were hiding.
Octavius waves like.
No, it's bad, Octavius. He means to kill us.
I thought you talked to it.
I was trying to.
Damn it!
Comprehend languages continues, though, yeah?
For an hour, yeah.
Okay.
It's actually
so then-
tongues. I casted tongues.
Oh, I didn't know that there were different.
I don't know what
I don't know if comprehend languages is real. Tongues. So you hear this thing say, "Intruders," and it points its claw at you,
and
and then
I start.
What's up?
I start not like as Amere explains it. My wave goes down, and I look scared. Like, damn it.
I mean, these are things that just ripped you to pieces, so I don't know that you would be too...
I thought we were, like, convincing that we were all right. It seemed like it was going really well.
Fair enough. You see, appear next to this beast, another one that seems to be following its directions, and it stands there at the mouth of this cave, waiting, unable to move any further. No, it'll dash. It'll dash to you. So, yeah, it gets right up in your business.
Right up in our business.
And stands there. And that brings us to Amere.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I understand the language.
Oh, right, because I was ready, but I waved.
Amir is going to say, I guess in their tongue, I shall show you what each of you fear, and he's going to cast fear on the one closest to him.
Okay. Isn't that a cone?
Each creature, oh, yeah, no. Yeah, so 30-foot cone.
Okay, that'll get both of them.
Say wisdom saving throw.
One of them rolled a 5.
That one.
The other rolled a 21.
That one will succeed.
Okay, so the further back one rolled the 21.
Okay, so if they fail, they drop whatever they're holding and become frightened for the duration. They must take the dash action to move away from us, safest available route on each of their turns, unless it ends line of sight of us. So he's trying to get away from us. On the end of each turn, he can remake the wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that'll take us then to the top of the order with Octavius.
Amere, I thought you were going to make these our allies.
How can I make these our allies? They just
like
tried to kill us before.
Is it gonna? It looks like it's turning around to run. Do I see that or?
Yes, you see its fear.
Okay.
Fear on its face.
I'm like, yes, you should run, and then I sacred flame the guy in the back.
Okay.
Look what I'll do to your leader. It's a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
It hit?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You said 16, right?
Yeah. Thickly, potently burning him. 16 damage too. And again, I'm just like, I play with the dice on my, I roll them, and then just like it explodes in my hand. I'm like, yes. Quiet.
The burst of energy flies forward and crashes into the one that was speaking to you. It grunts painfully, and
then I try to make the sounds I heard, and it's just gobbledygook. I'm like,
great.
Give Amere a wink.
What are the two of you wearing? You got a Nottish cord breastplate, and Amere, you don't know what you're wearing.
Yeah,
but you both have shields on, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're both holding... What are you holding? Spears?
I put my spear away when I was trying to be stealthy, so I just have the shield.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my spear out.
Okay.
Maybe that's why you made so much noise.
Ooh. So then you see the creature in the back. It points at you, Octavius, and
point back at it. No idea what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's just straight up. Okay. I need a con save from you.
11.
Okay. You succeed. However, you feel the shield that is strapped to your arm. It begins burning red hot.
Ah.
It sears into your arm and deals you 6 fire damage.
Ow!
And it continuously burns against you.
I point to the shield and I point back to him, and now I'm angry.
But that's all. You don't have disadvantage or anything. And the creature actually is going to retreat around the corner. And then the other one obviously runs away as fast as it can, 60 feet back into the corridor as well. But it breaks line of sight with you, and then it stops running. It runs towards its ally, probably. So that's 2 attacks of opportunity, if you like.
I'm not gonna take. I'm distracted by the burning shield, and I don't have a weapon out. So
Yeah, Amere's gonna stab it.
You can punch it.
I could, but I'm more just like shaking my arm.
Sure.
It's a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
It scurries away from you. You swing your spear, you thrust it forward, and it just ducks out of the way and runs, continuing. The save ends. It fails its save, so it doesn't shake off the fear, and that brings us then to Amere.
Okay. Amere is going to look at Octavius, and he's like, "Oh, let's go. It's time to fight." And that's gonna be his Valor Bard on you.
Well, let's go, I guess. It's time to fight her. Whatever.
That was the worst song you've ever sung.
It's
You take negative inspiration.
It's chaotic.
You feel uninspired.
Ooh, best song.
And then he's going to divinity his spear up.
Okay, you take an action. The spear begins glowing with a soft white light. And then that takes us back to the top with Octavius.
Oh, he's moving to the front of the area, too.
Okay, you run forward, you 30 feet, you get to the mouth of the cave. Between the glasses and the soft light, you peer in and you see that the yeah. So, since the dark vision isn't having to work right now, I'll say that you can see the colors with the spear being lit. And you see that the soft blue glow is in fact emanating from just a massive amount of mushrooms all over this room. The stream that's trickling through, it meanders in and around these mushrooms, and then back out the opposite side through another corridor that leads yet further in. And I need for you to make a Constitution saving throw as you get to the mouth of this cave, and your head is enveloped in what appears to be a cloud of mushroom spores that were disturbed by things running through it.
Okay. Let's do... That is a 14 for the save.
14 succeeds. You inhale the spores and quickly expel them from your mouth before they deal you any damage, and you stand there ready to attack perhaps on your next turn. Octavius.
I'm going to run up next to Amere, unstrapping my shield and throwing it on the ground as I go, if I can.
Yeah, that'll take an action.
So I'm taking my action, unstrapping it, and I throw the buckler on the ground. I should have written no heat on you. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
How much creative freedom do I have with what this is?
What do you want it to look like?
Can it be a giant fishtail that's just gonna like slap people? Like a cut-off fishtail? Is that too weird?
That'll.
Make a ballista.
I mean, it'll be an improvised weapon if you want to do that.
I
Doesn't let me read.
Make
let
a
me
ballista.
quickly check. Spear.
It's just like on a hit, the target takes force damage.
You should
The weapon can take
roll on the
whatever
weapons
form you
table.
choose.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't.
It's just
it doesn't
weird.
take on, yeah, so that's fine.
You should roll on the
you can make it
weapons
a-
table for randomness.
No, you can make it a fish.
So it starts as like this like really holy like cleric's like mace, and then it like shimmers, and it just becomes like this weird fish, like mermaid tail. And I'm like, yes, perfect.
It's like dripping like ethereal juices somehow. It looks really bizarre.
Your image is so beautiful, Zhao. And then that's it. That's my turn, I think.
I think you can make an attack if you cast it.
When
are
you
you
cast a
casting it
spell.
as you run?
Well,
Yeah.
Dropped his shield.
I drop my shield as my action. I guess I do get to make an attack as a bonus action.
It's a bonus
Oh, yeah,
action to
shoot.
cast the spell. So
Weird.
That.
Okay.
So you cast it 30 feet in front of you, in front of the.
Is the one bigger, the one that's like ordering them around?
It's slightly larger.
That's
You
the
see,
one
it's
I'm
got
going
more
for.
stains across its body. The other one is 60 feet away. You can't get to that. Oh no, I guess it'd only be 30 feet. They're both next to each other. So you make your melee spell attack against this thing.
It's an 11.
That misses. You hear a terrible squelching noise as this fishtail flops uselessly at this thing.
I meant to
it
miss.
looks very confused, and
Stuff to scare you.
seeing that you have discharged. Oh, I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw, as you are also in the cloud of spores.
Yes, I am. Ugh. 5.
With a 5, you fail, and you take 5 poisoning damage as poison damage as the spores fill your lungs and begin to constrict your breathing. The magic wielding monster, seeing that you have dropped your shield, grunts angrily, sort of punches its feet into the ground, and you see it grow. It begins growing, and it just becomes absolutely massive. And then it points at you, Octavius, and just punches its foot into the ground. And a cloud of spores flies up into its face, and it just growls at you. The other one, it's like up against the cave wall in the back at this point. It's moved as far as it can go. So, does it take the dodge action?
I didn't see that.
What did you cast on him?
What's the spell
Fear.
called?
Has to take the dash
fighting-
action.
Unless there's nowhere to move.
Okay, so it just stands there. And I guess it'll just end its turn.
Repeat
Try to make the
throw.
save. What is this? A Constitution saving throw or wisdom?
Wisdom.
14.
3 plus 3. 14's the save.
Okay, so it succeeds. You see it shake off the fear suddenly, and it stares at you angrily, and that brings us then to Amere.
Alright. So there's spores in front of me?
Yeah, well, the spores have dissipated from around where you guys are standing. Yeah.
Okay.
So, in front of you, there's a field of mushrooms with some paths cut through them, but there's just this cavern that you're in is absolutely filled with these mushrooms. The walls, the ceiling, the floor, they give off this dim blue glow, and they seem to be almost breathing and pulsing. The water has cut a swath through them where they aren't growing, that you could perhaps walk along. And, yeah, you're standing in the opening to this cavern.
Okay. Does the swath lead to Big Man?
It comes probably within 10 feet of him, but that's as close as it goes.
I see. Okay, then I'm going to ready in action to stab at this man when he comes near Octavius.
Okay. You see Amere next to you just sort of hunkers down. He grabs his spear. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Next in the order is going to be Octavius.
I'm probably just gonna bless us. Hold on.
Gesundheit.
Can I attack as a bonus action again?
Yeah. On your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to, for the bonus action, I'm gonna try to hit him with the fishtail again.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. I gotta roll. That is. Wow, that's a lot. 9. Wow, this is a really good spell.
Yeah, it is.
It's a really, really good spell. Okay, 9 damage as the fishtail slaps him. And then I'm...
This enormous monster, looking absolutely terrifying. It seems to be in a bad state. And what else are you going to do on your turn?
I'm going to bless us, and I'm just gonna like spin around in a circle and be like, "Zhao, zhao, 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 zhao." Yeah.
Okay. You are blessed. The enormous beast is going to charge forward, carrying with it a cloud of spores that will reach you at the same time it does. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, both of you.
5 again.
Critical con save.
Wait. Do I add blesses to these?
Saving throw? Yeah.
So +1 to me, 6, and then +3 to you.
Doesn't matter. He succeeded. You take 5 poisoning damage as you inhale the spores deeply, and they continue. You feel your throat begin to close painfully, and the monster comes within 5 feet. So you can make your. Well, let me see actually. No, it's actually only going to come within 10 feet.
Oh, shoot.
Unfortunately. So, in this enormous beast now, much larger, it has a wider reach, and it's going to slash its hand forward.
I don't have my shield.
I would
twice.
like to try to block the first attack with my shield.
Okay, I'm going to let it happen. This is going to cancel your readied action because you need to use your reaction to use your readied action.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So, I will impose the disadvantage on the first attack, which is a...
Did you already roll the second
10?
attack?
10 to hit for the first attack. I did not roll the second attack.
I'm gonna Chaos Wager the second attack.
Okay, the 10 misses?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you saying for the second one?
If I'm wagering it's above 10.
Okay.
Zhao, he looks like he's gonna hit me.
You fail your Chaos Wager, so I need you to roll a D100.
I do not understand my own god. 24.
With a 24, because it's wild magic right now, yeah?
No, it's short-term madness.
Oh, short-term madness.
That should be a 1-round penalty.
Yes.
I don't have the DMG around. We could do wild magic.
Yeah, we're going to do wild magic for this one because I don't have the table up, and that's my fault. So instead of some sort of crazy madness taking over you, your skin turns a vibrant shade of blue.
Zhao, you work in the most mysterious and beautiful ways.
And mechanically, I would like to note that can only be ended by a remove curse spell.
Really? This is permanent.
This is permanent until you remove curse.
I see. Well, I don't think Octavius doesn't think that yet.
Wonderful.
I'm blue.
So,
I'm like really blue, right?
You're a Smurf right now.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. But an 11 versus AC? Or no, I'm sorry, a 14.
A 14? Oh, it's gonna
Yeah,
barely
it's a 9.
miss.
Okay. You have 17 AC naturally, usually?
With the shield.
I didn't know that. You got more AC than I thought.
I might be cheating. But I think the Nottish Cord was really good.
I'm rolling with it for now. It's 14 plus Dex, which is a +1 also, so it's 15 plus Dex. So I guess, yeah, that 14 misses. That brings us then to the other one, which is going to dash forward. Yeah, it'll dash forward and just try to bring a wave of spores with it. So I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That time.
Oh no! You're already in a cloud. What am I saying? It's only going to dash forward 30, and then it'll just stand there and stop and wait. That brings us then to Amere.
All right.
Is Bless concentration?
Yes.
Did you roll when you took damage from the poison?
Nope. 15, I succeed.
Okay.
Amere's gonna step forward and stab the biggin.
All right.
For a
+3 for me.
+3. 11 +5, 16 +3, 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Okay. So he's going to do 6 damage to it.
Okay.
And he's going to smite it for
Okay.
6 radiant damage. Oh, look at that.
All right, so 12 total damage. You see it flinch, but it shakes off the pain, and it maintains its ability to be huge and enormous.
And at the end of this turn, he's going to say, Octavius, do better, or not. I can't tell you what to do.
This is beautiful, Amere.
And that's going to be the
I mean, you really
Bardic
get me.
inspiration.
The Valor Bard.
Maybe you don't, but
Octavius,
I think you do.
it's your turn.
This is what I would like to do. Can I make a quick glance over? First, I'm looking at my hand, like, whoa. And then I look over. Can I? Does my shield still look hot?
No. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it says it glows red hot. Yeah, it looks fine now.
I don't know. Well, he's too distracted by his blue skin anyway. He looks back at his shield and he goes, and then he hits him with the fishtail.
He's gonna have to move it first.
He moves it. Is that an action to move it?
How far can you move it?
I think 20 feet. Let me look it up.
Spirit, jewel weapon.
20 feet.
20 feet, so you can't actually get it close enough to him.
I move it, but and then I that's fine.
30 feet away, 25 feet to get there. Yeah, you can just barely.
Really?
Because it's using its reach distance.
Oh. When I slap him on the back with a fishtail. Actually, slapping him right in his butt. Like, take this.
Okay. Sexy. That's gonna stir up a cloud of poison spores.
Fine with me.
Okay.
Are they coming at me?
They will envelop everyone in that
That's
area.
fine.
So I need two of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh wait, I'm blessed. I'm still probably not gonna make it. That is a 6 total for me.
That's a 6 total for me.
A +2 for you, Amere, so you get an 8.
Nice.
For the con saves?
Yeah.
Both of you take 7 poisoning damage. Poison damage. Just poison damage.
For him, my hit to hit him was 10.
That misses.
Okay, I still have an action, right?
Yeah.
He's 5. He's more than.
He's 10 feet from you.
If I move, well, I'm just gonna move forward
into the cloud, into the
Aren't I already
mushrooms.
in it? Okay.
You already, but
yes.
You're in the mushrooms now.
Yes, I'm moving forward and trying to hit. Can I hit him if I move forward?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move forward and pull the dice off my neck and just try to plant them right in his chest. And I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds. An old classic.
An old classic.
And I won't Chaos Wager or whatever. It's Surge of Chaos. I'll just casting Inflict Wounds as a level 4.
Okay.
So it's a melee spell attack for 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do a lot of damage. I hate D10s though. They're just hard to read. Okay. That's 10. Another 10, 28. 32 damage.
What does your inflict wounds look like?
So, you know how D4s have that pointy end?
Yeah.
So I roll them, and I see what and then I just shove the pointy end, both of the D4s, like into his chest.
You see
with both my
spectral
hands.
D4s appear all around him, and they shoot through his body, piercing him from every side. You see his form begin to fluctuate, and the enormity of it just shrinks back down to his normal
and then
size.
I point at him, and I go, "Glah, glah, glah, glah."
He doesn't respond to you because it lays there in this cloud of mushrooms, dead, on the ground, eviscerated by your magical spells. The other one, seeing this, is going to flee. It's going to dash 60 feet away, past the two of you, not in range, down the tunnel further in. So it's roughly 60 feet away from the two of you right now.
Okay.
And that brings us then to Amere.
All right.
Amere, did you see that?
See what?
Yes, wonderful. I killed it.
Oh, yes.
Kill the other one. Or don't. But you should.
Yeah, so Amir's going to take a dash action to the other one.
I forgot to roll con when I choked on the spores. Do you want me to do that right now?
Yes.
It was a 3, which is kind of good because I forgot to roll bless anyway. So bless is gone.
So you drop bless.
I would like...
You no longer feel imbued with the power of Zhao, Amere, but it is your turn.
Yes, I would like to take a dash action to the other wolf.
Okay, you do so.
Do I knock out poison and have to make con?
You have already made one this round. I'm not going to make you guys do more than one per round.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'm right next to him.
All right. Amere, Octavius, it's your turn now.
Do I got a clear sacred flame shot? Or do I have to
no,
move?
it's going to have half cover.
Can I move to make it not have half cover?
No, it's pretty much... It's in a corridor entrance.
Okay.
Amere is chasing it. He's got half cover.
And then, so I start to move the spiritual weapon toward it, but it only gets 20 feet.
Nowhere near.
And so I'm
Yeah.
like, stupid fishtail, sacred flame. And then, that is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So, I shoot out the sacred flame. Again, it explodes out of my hands. It doesn't even go straight. It, like, spirals, and it hits him. And I'm like, yeah! Watch out, Amere!
You curve the spiritual bullet, like you were in Wanted, around Amere. It impacts the creature in the chest.
It's probably not a lot of damage.
Amir does a quick
8.
matrix.
8.
Okay.
I think it's radiant.
8 radiant damage. Collides with this beast, and then that brings us to the beast, which is going to flee another 60 feet away. You can take an attack of opportunity.
Aha! Wait, isn't it not scared? Oh, whatever.
It's not scared. It just
doesn't like it.
It's not frightened, but it is scared.
12, 15 to
Okay.
attack.
Also, that hits. Sacred Flame is a dexterity saving throw. FYI.
Yeah, it is. I'm reading it. Whoops.
I thought so, but I wasn't
What
sure.
is the one? Is it Eldritch Blast that's a cast? I don't...
Eldritch Blast
is a
and
cast.
Firebolt
I'm sorry. Okay.
are both ranged spell attacks. I just wanted to... Yeah, I thought that sounded right in my head, but I wasn't sure.
Well, and it does no damage if they make it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That why that one's a little bit weaker
Sorry,
than,
everybody,
than Firebolt.
that I'm just doing
That's
way
okay.
too much damage. It should have
Yeah,
much
it's all
higher
right.
chance to fail on hits.
Okay, yeah, so ooh, nice. 8 damage.
What was the to hit? 15?
15, yeah.
All right, 8 damage. And now it's your turn.
Oh, yes.
It runs 60 feet away after you do that, and just continues running.
Should I go after it?
I'm not going to.
I should probably get out of these mushrooms. Amir looks at all these mushrooms around him.
I agree. This is terrible. Whose turn is it?
It's my turn.
It is Amir's turn.
I'm going to attempt to get out of these mushrooms. Do I see the path or whatever?
You return back to an open spot on the ground, and I will suspend combat, taking you out of initiative. The monsters have run away or died. The two of you stand in this cavern, and Octavius,
that's me.
Suddenly, you hear in your head, how are things progressing? This is... How are things progressing? This is King Turin.
Very, very well. Hello, King. Amir, you just see I'm actually speaking and thinking this. So it just looks like I'm talking to myself.
Okay.
Hello, King Turin. Things are going very well.
King Turin?
Yes, Amir, I'm talking to King Turin. Don't worry. And I'm looking up to... we are destroying creatures and getting to the bottom of the mystery.
Getting to, and then you feel the magical bond break.
Damn it.
And then you hear in response, very well. I would like for the two of you to return to Kuru. We are holding a feast in your honor for your deeds in saving the city, and I believe... I think I'm probably at 25 at this point, so you have a chance to respond.
Sure, we could return. We were killing things down here, but we're at the whims of, chaos and all of that, so we'll be there as soon as possible.
A moment goes by, and you hear the response. Yes, my son, Anaris, would like to discuss with you your findings in the mines, and perhaps formulate a solution to our problem.
Okay, see you in 2 days, 1 to 2 days time. We're deep in here.
What are we doing? Am I going after him?
No, Amir. I'm not sending this, if I can differentiate.
Yeah, you can...
No, Amir, we have to...
But, I mean, you're done, then.
We have to go home.
Oh.
Now.
How do you know that?
I am privy to strange wonders and magics. The king...
I would expect nothing less from you, Octavius.
Yes, let's go. But first, can I try to... I would like to try to harvest some of these spores. They're very...
Nature check.
It's a 17.
Okay. You managed to reach down with... do you have a dagger or anything? How are you harvesting these?
I was going to do it with my hands.
You managed to... You very... With your hands, you're only going to be able to get a very few, but you reach down underneath the bulbs of these things, and you manage to not disturb any of the spores. You break the stem gingerly off of the stony ground, and you place them in your open palm, and they just sort of sit there. The dull blue glow begins to fade, and then they sort of just sit there in your hand.
I'll put them in my pocket and just be like, I might need those, maybe. Who knows? Do you think...
Should we put those in here? Amir holds up the bag of holding.
No, they might release gas. I don't really... I don't know. I'm going to keep them in this pocket. Let's... would I know if I could dimension door someplace closer to...
You just have to be able to picture it within 500 feet.
Yeah, but...
So you could get to the corridor outside of Dio's place.
Amere, come here.
Yes, what is it?
I'm going to put both hands on...
500 feet. That's what? A football stadium and a half? A football field and a half?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm going to try it. If we take force damage, that's bad. But whatever.
You're going to try to go to Dio's place?
Yeah. You
definitely think that that's out of range. But
okay.
The place that you spent the night in is probably in range.
Then I'm going to try to go back to that cavern.
Okay.
So I think of like that little stream and all that.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab Amere by both shoulders, and I'm going to say, Amere, hang on. I've been practicing this.
What is it?
And then we should just instantaneously just like, bang!
Oh, God, wait!
The two of you sort of like explode out, looking very bulbous and round, and then your forms like spiral inward
and you
into
hear, I forgot my shield!
And very suddenly as it happened, you find yourself standing in the cavern that you spent the night in, no longer surrounded by mushrooms or anything. Missing a shield.
I forgot that wonderful shield with the inscription, I will never lose you on it. That's
priceless.
Unfortunate. I will have to either sleep or continue the rest of the way on foot. I'm not tired at all.
I'm not that tired either.
It's like noon at the latest.
I say we
guess.
We stretch, take a small break here. I'll eat a ration, and then we can continue on. They want to talk to us about our, adventures and victories and maybe failures.
What
and
failures?
I think there was a feast. I don't know.
Roll a intelligence check.
Whoa, that's not good. Where's intelligence? 6.
Okay. Even with the shitty roll, you think, and in your mind, it's getting close to be about the year anniversary from when you killed Rahatiel.
Amere, wasn't it this time when we triumphed and killed that angel? I do air quotes.
The angel.
Celestial vagabond, whatever you want to call him.
It's been about a year since I've known Snuffers.
Yeah, we should go see it. We're gonna go see Snuffers. Just give me like 30 minutes to an hour. I'm just gonna lay down and try to get this stuff out of my throat. That poison was no fun. And then we'll continue on.
All right. I'm gonna end the episode there.
Oh, okay.
You two can do your short rest. You can do the mechanics of whatever you want to do during them, and then you will continue on next time, making your way back up to the city proper of Kuru, and make sure that you join us next time to see what sort of shenanigans these two get into with their celebratory feast.
I need to find a shield.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If you enjoyed the episode, make sure that you hit us up on social media. Check out our Twitter, our Facebook. You can find information about all of that. We're at Studio LT3. Go to StudioLT3.com to find all that information. And then if you enjoyed Threshold, make sure that you go check out the D6 Mafia, the originators of the universe that we play in. Go to d6mafia.com to check out all of that stuff. Other than that, thank you all very much for listening, and we will see you next week.
See you later.